Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back at Foundry. Let's get moving. Between episodes, I set up our distillation columns here. Show you what I did. You've got exhaust gas, that's all on this bottom pipe. So grab it from this one, the exhaust gas. Grab it from that one. Keep on moving, and we grab it from this guy, and we grab it from this guy. All those gases go down here, boom, into a flare tower. And they are burned off. And then the oil, the oilomite, is up top. So the oilomite comes in from way out there, underwater. It's piped in, comes up through the floor here, boom. And then this top, this top network of pipes, kind of very similar to what we did with the exhaust. Branch out there, drop off some oilomite. Branch off here, drop off oilomite. Branch off there, drop off oilomite. And way back here, branch over and drop off oilomite. And that's really it. And if we look at the panels here, we've got oilomite gas that's just waiting to be processed. And then the waste gas has already been exhausted. So this is just sitting, waiting for us to do something with the output gas. And the output gas, I don't think I did any, I haven't done anything with the output gas yet. That's that's over here. I got to create some pipes. I got to create some pipes from that. We'll do that this episode. Maybe we'll come down one more. What we need to do next, though, is make use of this gas to produce the acid, right? Let's take a look at the crafting and see the crafting menu and see what it is we need. We got to bring ignium powder over here. We got to bring oilomite gas and water, and we need to do this in chemical processors. The chemical processors are big. When we're done, we're going to pump that acid into here. We need to expand this pretty far. In fact, I'm going to have to go get some more little base blocks, I think, because we're not going to have room. Go grab more of those. I've been trying to keep the research going as well. You can see there's a research project up there. Just about finished. Don't have a lot of construction material up at the station, so we may take a break on research. Let's grab all of this. And my inventory is looking a little jammed up. We are so close. So very close to having Science Pack 4s done. Hopefully we can get it this episode. But I need a lot of room for this next step, I think. Boom, we'll start with that. All right, we crafted some of these chemical processors. Put one of these down. Oh man, they're monsters. They're monsters. There's the panels. Let's line up with the front of these and maybe leave 3. Let's leave 4 spaces between these two setups. We'll put the panels in the middle. Thinking of doing 2 more. Let's set a recipe. Olemic acid. That's going to kick out 300 a minute. 300 a minute. This would be 600 a minute total. 600 a minute. These guys want 120 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just barely more, right? Just barely more than 600 a minute. 2 more would be overkill. Don't know if we can use that olemic acid for anything else. It'd be cool if we could see that, what these are used for. What this product does as an ingredient for. beyond just the batteries. I think we got to just do 2 of these. We'll have room. We could always scale it up later. All right. What do we got to put in here? All of my gas. Let's get that piped in. Where are your ins? Right there. All of my gas. So we're going to do... We're going to route that right now. All of my gas out of here into this. Maybe that's one more lower level pipe that finds its way in here. All right, let's start doing some pipe work. Boom, and then this guy can do something similar. These guys will meet in the middle. Put a 4-way splitter there. These guys need to do something similar, right? So they're going to need to down lower. Start on this end. So these guys, too, you are going to start out that. That's what I want. Lower and lower. And then do 4-way splitters just in case we expand this line someday. It'll never happen, but okay, then you guys will meet in the middle. Is that... That's the level I want, I think. You guys also kind of meet in the middle here. Is that the middle? Looks like it. And they need to sneak under all these other pipes. Oh yeah, this isn't gonna line up. That's right. That's fine. Buildings are different sizes. That's gonna end up there. Let's get these hooked up. All right, I think that's all our gas, right? It's now moving in here and here. Let's check the panels and see that they're full. They're not. Okay. Oh, my gas input. What is back here? Oh, that's our output. Thinking. This goes bye-bye, and that goes bye-bye. We can connect that up, and then we'll bring up our tablet and empty out that pipe. My bad. This guy's going to need to wiggle around somehow, I think. Bear with me. Those two can go. Let's empty this pipe before I forget. A little garbage can here. Boom. So now those are empty. This is the pipe that's going to come through. So let's do a four-way intersection for you. Come through this way. My gas comes in. Oh, this is going to have to go up first. So that goes. We need to go up because we need to be out of the way over these other pipes. This needs to rotate, flip, and rotate. Boom. And maybe go up two. We're going to come up, forward, and then down into this one. And we need to leave room for water. Really should make fuel for the jetpack. But in lieu of the jetpack, just put some of these guys down. One. Just debating if I want to go one higher or just match it there. I'm going to do it like that. All right, that is that. Now we need to get water in here. Should not be a problem. Could bring it up from the floor. Be right there. Whoop. Okay, that is that. I may delete these one at a time because I deleted a whole row of them back over here and all my machines went away. So I'm not going to take that chance right now with these guys. Since routing those pipes is a bit of an effort. Next we'll go down and we'll put down a water extractor and bring water up through the floor here. Remember if that needs power at all or not. I don't think it does. Let's extend this platform out a little bit. That's a little too far, but that's all right. We'll fix it. Water extractor. Where are you? Boom, there goes the water. Let's get it back up. Last but not least, we need to bring in some ignium powder. That's going to be a little bit of an effort. I think where we're going to get it is... oh, man. Have some here we could steal, but this is... maybe this is the place to get it. Eventually, we want to convert over, or at least I want to convert over to solar power. So maybe we'll be getting rid of these boilers eventually. Let's tap into this ignium. And we'll bring it up here somehow. Somehow we can get it over there. And turn it into a powder and then feed it in. We need to go west. Let's see. What do I have in my backpack here? I wonder if we should grab... Let's go stop at the my storage containers over by the station. There's the station console. I got a bunch of landfill over there. I might grab some of that. We may need it to route our ignium. We can take a look at the research too, see if we want to kick off something else. Yeah, we don't have much construction material. We don't have a whole lot of thermalite either. R&D lab, this is the thing I just bought. R&D lab is responsible for product optimization. It automatically analyzes machine-made products and generates product experience. Product experience unlocks technology points which can be spent on products to improve various aspects. Spending thermalite and upgrading the station can further improve the R&D lab. Improve lab equipment. Transport bot. That's the only thing that we're selling right now. 2 tech points available to spend them to improve the product. Improve lab equipment. Do it. Does that have a timer? Apparently not. Let's do another upgrade. We'll look into that stuff a little bit later. Vault extension, 750 construction material. We've only got 175. Let's not. We can try and do a license, but man, these are getting expensive. 20,000 bars. Boom. Let's do it and move on. Whoops, I need to grab my stuff. The reason I came was to grab a couple stacks of this. Just in case we need it. To fill. All right, now we need to head west. And we're going to try and make, grab some ignium ore and make ignium powder out of it. This stuff, we just run it through a crusher. Ignium ore rubble. Here it is, ignium ore rubble. We need to get it way out there. Maybe branch or split this line here. Oh, hopefully I got enough belts. I got quite a few. Bring you over this. And then we'll start bringing this down. Down. And I know this could just float above the water here, but let's put something underneath it. Or looks. Maybe we'll start too wide and two squares wide to make sure we can get out there. I'll come back and make it 3 wide just for looks. The end of the dirt. Not what I wanted, obviously. Stuff. Let's putting down this stone so I have a place to walk, basically. Need to get up there somehow. Oh. Up. I kind of guess. That's us right there. Comes the ignium. Remember, we got to turn this into a powder. And then we got to feed it into this guy. Kind of feel like we should back this up, actually. Just in case we wanted to scale this out this direction. Although it would be a mess with those pipes. Still could be done. Let's back this up and just... or I could do the pulverizing this way. Little crowded. Let's see. Crushers. Looks like I need to make more crushers. I want at least 4 of these. Or we could... I could maybe do them along here. This. Not crazy about this. It's a little bit cramped for my taste, but I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. 5 will do outputs over here. Outputs over here. You guys around like so. Recipe, bring out the tablet. Shift right click, left, left, left. Output belt. That guy's in my way. Is what it is. How much do you guys need? 120 per minute. Intakes. Is there even a port here? What's the matter? Let's see. Nope. And this belt to even keep up. None of it's making it over here. Oh, a little tiny bit did. Let's see if this inventory is eventually going to back up. It doesn't look like it, does it? 43, let's see. 8. Okay, just backed up at 48. Okay, now we should start seeing more come through. Oh man, yeah, we're gonna need to upgrade belts. Yeah, there's excess capacity here. I'm just not belting it out fast enough. We could solve that with a second lane loader. Let's do that. I'll show you what I mean. I mean, it's going to look a little goofy. But because we've got this weirdness already, maybe it's not as bad. Nope, nope, nope. Just doing this to do it. It's not the best factory design or anything, but I think it's going to help this one particular problem we've got. We can get going on upgraded belts. These guys have an inventory. They shouldn't. 99 crushed stuff just waiting to get out. What's going on here, fellas? Okay, we got to route the final product. Oh, man. All right, this guy is producing gas, I think. Now we got to get it out of here. Where is it? On the other side? Acid, I mean. Yeah, that's right. We got it piped. We just need to change this pipe. Better yet, we can just pull it right out of here. Oh man, we're almost there. We are almost there. Oh, in theory, that should go down the middle. Let me fix it. I think it'll look better. It's goofy what I'm doing anyway, but I think it'll look better if we go down the middle. Two, rotate, boom. Let's do one of these. Oh, whoa. I'm going to have a hard time getting this to line up, aren't I? You can do it from this side first. I mean, reaching it. Boom. Do we have batteries? Energy cells? Seems really low. You guys need. There they go. There they go. There they go. There they go. Energy cells. Let's get output loaders here. We have one more production line I forgot about in order to get Science Pack 4s. Oh no. Thought we were done. Pretty sure I want to save these up to store those. Whoops. Craft some more small storages while I'm thinking about it. All right, we've got power cells. What's left? Let's see. Working toward Science Pack 4s. We've got the circuit boards. We've got the energy cells. Now we need Fermalite sheets. We're gonna have to bring in Thermalite, kind of like we're doing over here. Probably need to stop doing research projects and spending Thermalite. This guy is bringing in Thermalite and he's backed up. I'm tempted just to use this. Though, I wonder what the storage is on this thing. 123 is kind of an odd number. There's currently no cargo ship inbound. Ships will automatically pick up or deliver cargo as soon as enough items are available to meet the configured condition. We've got plenty of Thermalite up on the station. There must not be enough to drop off here. Could try to take this Thermalite and use it for our needs. Got to take it underground, and then we could always put down another landing pad if this one proves to be insufficient for our needs. But I think we're going to need to go deep underground. Let's take a look at the help here. Scanner. Lava caves. Okay, deep down in the depths, caves filled with lava are to be found. The enormous heat can be utilized for certain tasks like smelting Thermalite in a lava smelter. How to get there? Most of the rock layers above the lava cave is too hard to dig or blast until you advance your mining hardness research. But there are ways around this problem. Throughout the world, shafts of porous rock can be found. Your scanner and map will be able to track them as soon as you research the elevator. Okay. These porous rock shafts can be mined right away without the need for advancing your mining hardness research. Together with the elevator, which is able to dig on its own, you can use these shafts to get access to the lava caves. Caves are found near the very bottom, so you want to configure the bottom elevator station at roughly a height between 2 and 15. Once you've arrived down there, you'll need to dig a couple of blocks in any direction to reach the lava caves. Okay, so if we look at the map, we've seen these shafts. I don't know if I have to scan for them again. I thought, yeah, lava cave shaft there. There's one here. Here's a big one. This might be the one we have to go for. It's the, I guess it's the closest. Way up there. Thinking. We have to tap into one of these. Hopefully there's room for a person elevator and a freight elevator, right? Because we gotta bring stuff down. Thermalite, and then we gotta bring up the Thermalite plates or sheets. Seems like this is the one that we should be doing. Let's head towards this and let's make sure we've got elevators crafted. Got a freight elevator. I need one more of those. Boom. And then personnel elevators. I've got one here. Let's go over there and see what we can discover. I can get there southwest. Southwest. In the meantime, we'll store up some power cells. I think I might be able to use those to create solar panels. Let's just look for a second. Low-level solar panels are right here. Yeah, they take energy cells and glass. I'm banking both of those things. We've got electronic components. I think... I'm not sure if I'm banking those up or not. We could start making solar panels and batteries, but I'm going to try and wait till we get the bigger ones. Map. I'm headed straight for it. I don't think our scanner helps us with this. Maybe. Forest rock. Yeah, it does. I think that's us. Yeah, we're right on top of it. Scan again. Does it show? Yes, it's all this stuff, right? Can I drill some of this? Stone. Just want to kind of get a feel for the footprint because we're going to want a freight elevator in here. I don't know. It looks like it could be pretty big. We'll do some experimenting and we'll see. All right, let's put down our personnel elevator. See how far it lets us go. Doesn't matter. Structures blocked by terrain or building blocks. You boy. Man, it's we got okay, downwards elevator shaft will reach a terrain block that cannot be mined yet at the height of 34. Okay, now this should reach all the way down. Let's try and get to a corner. Looks like this is a corner, right? If I go this direction, we run into problems, and if I go back, we run into problems. So this is a corner of the porous rock, I'm guessing. Let's plop that down there. I'm just wondering, are we going to be able to get a freight elevator up here? Because we got to send stuff down and bring stuff up. All right, let's do this. We'll call this surface like I always do. I'm going to just confirm it. And then they said go to like level 2, between levels 2 and 12, right? Lava caves. So you want to configure the bottom elevator station roughly at a height between 2 and 15. Once you've arrived down there, you will need to dig a couple blocks in any direction to reach the lava caves. 2 and 15. I don't know. Let's do 5, I guess. 5. Lava caves. Okay, 3 objects are in the way of the shaft extension downward. Not happy about that. Building blocks do not need to be removed, but you have to remove blocking objects for the elevator can be used again. If you cancel your construction, make sure you can fix the problem with top working elevator. Let's look at the map. Could try and build a little bit south where this is. A little bit south would be over here. Let's try and move it over in this area. See if it's happier digging deep. This time we'll cut to the chase. This one looks like it's going to accept it. Let's change this to surface. All right, that guy is going to go down to level 5, it looks like. I think it's going to take a minute. Assuming it does, we need to get plates out here. Boy, do we want to start running belts before we know for sure? I'm a little dubious about doing that, but maybe we should. Let's clear out some of the noise. I can see things where we're actually at. But yeah, we need to bring those thermite bars over here to be smelted into plates. I'm going to need to build some of those lava smelters. Let's crafting. See what I need. Thermite bars. Yeah, we're going to have to go back. It's all right. Seems like this is mostly going to be a logistics challenge. Hopefully it's not too bad. Probably gonna need a transformer, at least a little one down there, right? Let's craft up one of those. And we're gonna need power poles. What are we doing on those? I got... Ooh, I can make a bunch of the level 2s. Let's do that. Let's get at least 10 of those going, maybe 15 even. It's already down to level 67. So we're getting there. Two. Inventory. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff. I'll hold on to the biomass. It's handy for making the explosives. All right, let's see how far we are now. 14. I think we're going down to level 5, right? So we're pretty close. I guess I could go get some Firmlight bars. Let's go over there. Or let's not. Let's first check it. In order to make those smelters, I gotta have the bars. All right, let's go. Boom. Lava caves. It said you just have to drill in a certain area to get to them. Once you arrive down there, you'll need to dig a couple blocks in any direction to reach the lava cave. As soon as you unlock the high voltage power, you can use the elevator to bring your power down into the caves. Each elevator station comes with a connector. Okay, freight elevators are also able to dig out their elevator shaft, but you need to place both bottom and top part first before they will start digging. Okay. Let's dig. I'm going north. Check it out. Check it out. I'm guessing we can't walk on that stuff. Man, that looks pretty sweet. Open this up a little bit and get a better view. What's that? Is that a creature or something right there? I have no idea. I have no idea. All right, let's see. Can we build our way down without getting burned? Yeah, that's we're at the lowest level. Well, it doesn't look like it, does it? Can't place blocks there. Go across. Check it out. We got all kinds of different plants and things. Oh, I bet these seeds are valuable. Crafts. Let's drill some of these just for the heck of it. See what we get. Getting any weird seeds or anything? Doesn't look like it. Maybe if we drill more, we will. All right, this is pretty darn sweet. I like it. We got to go back up and we got to go make some drills. Lava smelters. And we need thermalite for that. Up. Right, we are there. Yeah, we need a freight elevator down there. I should have put that down. What's next? What's next? Let's go back. Factory, wherever it is. Let's grab some of these thermalite bars. In fact, let's set up a storage for these. Do I have one in my big storage? Let's do a big one. Start storing this, and then we'll grab some for crafting, and we'll build some of these lava smelters. I don't know how many, 5, 6 or something maybe. Meantime, can I grab a stack out of you? Let's grab all those, and then hopefully a cargo ship will come by. And then let's see, how many of these can we craft? How many do you think we need? 6. And doing 6 smelters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 8, just to have 8. Okay, this guy's bringing some down. Yeah, we're starting to store some up. But now we're going to need to split this belt. So let's do that while we're thinking about it. We're going to try and use this. Whoops. Try and use this supply. It may prove not to be enough, in which case we'll set up another cargo thing. I got to get this far. Man. It's got to go all the way out to there. Or no, here. Right? This one? Is this us? Yeah. Nope. Where's our little, I don't see our little building. It's making me concerned. Yeah, I don't see our little elevator showing up there. Isn't that where we just were? I think it is, but let's double check it. Be right back. All right, we're here. Let's head down. See if we can place those lava smelters and see if we can get our freight elevator set up as well. And we need to run power down here, or connect power to this guy too up top. Curious where these get placed. Also curious about where we're going to have our freight elevator, where it can actually come back up. All right, let's start and see where we place these lava smelters. Where are you? All right, in the lava as predicted. Looks like there's room for a row of them here, doesn't it? Let's plunk one of these things down and see what the story is as far as where their inputs and outputs are. There. Oh, man. No, I'm gonna die if I touch this lava. Let's use these. Can't build in the lava. I can build right above it. I'm just gonna make myself a little ladder here. Stairs. Just so we can see what we're dealing with. Hopefully get at the control panel. All right, do these need power? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Let's see what it says when we craft them. I'm looking for them. How come I don't see them? They're there. System support. Doesn't say anything. Don't think these need power. See what the help says, if it says anything about it. As soon as you unlock high voltage power, you can use the elevator to bring power down into the caves. Each station elevator comes to the power connector. Talking about power, freight elevators should also dig out blah 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 blah. I don't want to get burned. Let's see if we can... You see a power connector on there. I don't. Yeah, I think it just operates off of the lava energy. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Heat of the lava will do the trick for us. Then as far as inputs and outputs, how do we manage that? All look like they're red color. So it doesn't matter. All right, all right, all right, all right. Oh, do we have vertical conveyors? Elevators. Don't think so. So we gotta get stuff in on one side. Out. Oh, man, almost fell in. Out. So maybe we run 2 belts in parallel along the back side of this. And then have a single level loader, you know, take in the Thermalite bars, and a double loader export them. Where's our stuff? Over here, right? Now let's see if we can place freight elevator. Tell you what, let's wrap this episode here. I'm gonna do some digging around. I'm gonna make room for more of these lava guys and run the belts. I'll get try and get the freight elevator going. Run power, and then when we come back, and I'll even route the Thermalite. And when we get back, hopefully we can hook things up and get Science Pack 4s going. Man, this looks really sweet down here. I like this quite a bit. But we'll set things up and get it all going very, very soon. And like I said, I can't wait for Science Pack 4s. I'm still nervous if this thing needs power or not. Sure doesn't look like it from the control panel. It doesn't say anything about power grid. I think we just got to bring those Thermalite bars down here and get on it, get to smelting. Yeah, that's it for this one. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this Let's Play series on Foundry. Man, we're doing it. We are doing it. Only got one more Science Pack after Science Pack 4. There's a whole bunch of bots and stuff to produce and a whole bunch of stuff to do on the station. But we'll leave it here for now. I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support, as I always do. Deeply, sincerely appreciate that support. And with that, I'll catch you all in the next episode.